Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn energy reading, and we're going to get right to it. We're going to look at what Capricorn may be struggling with. Bring your ideas to life and sing your own song. What you may need to look at: co-create with spirit, and the miracles are endless. Ooh, we love that one. Possible future energies for Capricorn. Dream the world into being. All right, bottom of the deck, act as if. I feel like it's acting as if you've already reached your goals. Feeling how that, being in that energy of how that feels, being happy, being excited, feeling successful, feeling light, right? Embracing that energy so that those things manifest in for you. I feel like this year, which I did the 2023 Capricorn reading, and I just did that, and so that I think that will be posted in this morning at 9, and then this one should be at 5 o'clock if I plan it right. But I feel like this is a year for Capricorn to really go have their own businesses. I feel like it's really to have their own, to really get into, it may not be full-time, but I feel like it's starting those businesses or those projects that are really important to you, that you start to go after those things and making things happen for you this year. But I feel like acting as if you are that successful and those things are happening for you, and to embrace that and to feel that excitement and that energy, and that brings things in for you. Because if you're feeling like, oh, it's not going to happen, or you're feeling negative, right, then it's not going to happen, because that's what's going to come in for you. But I feel like this 2023 is being excited that, yes, this is a year for me. This is a year that things are going to happen. Positive things are going to happen. It may not be everything that you are thinking of, or that, but it may be the beginnings of things to happen, right? But it's that mindset. I feel the mindset for Capricorn this year is really going to change. It's going to be more positive, that it was going to realize, okay, I got to let the negative go, and I've got to focus on that positive. And I feel like that mindset is really going to change for Capricorn this year. But I still feel like there are things that, there's always things we have to work on. It's never going to be, everything's, especially for Capricorn. I'm a Capricorn sun and a Capricorn rising. I always feel like there are spurts where it feels good and things feel right and things fall into place and things are happening, and then these challenges come up. But that's what life is those challenges, right? And how do we handle those challenges? Do we let those drag us down, and do we stop everything we're doing and we give up, and then we just hibernate, and then we don't try anymore? Or is it, okay, how do I get past this, right? Death card, Scorpio. Struggling with singing your own song, struggling with bringing your ideas to life. The reason why you're struggling is because you're holding on to something that is stopping you, and that has to be put to rest, right? That has to be let go of. That negativity, or those things, those challenges that you feel like it's a mountain, right? That you can't accomplish and you can't get past that. I feel like that's what you need to change. You need to turn that around, because the death card also represents transformation, right? Where one door closes, another door opens. We have your way of thinking. We have the Ace of Swords, that you're thinking that, oh, it can't happen for me. Oh, I can't sing my own song. Or it could just be that maybe you're struggling with, what do I do, right? What do I do? What is that? If I'm singing my own song, what does that mean to me? Like, maybe you're struggling with that. What is my song? Sometimes we need that time to look within ourselves, right? And that relationship that we have with ourselves is really asking ourselves, what would I love to do? What's important to me? If I was going to sing my own song, what would I sing, right? What is that thing that I would do that is important to me? If I have ideas, what are those ideas that I want to bring to life? It could just be you having that idea that you want to start a new hobby, right? That maybe you want to pick up golf, or you want to start golf, and you're like, you know what? I'm spending so much time on work and all of these other things that I don't have time for me. So maybe there's something, or tennis, right? You want to pick up tennis, and you're like, this upcoming year, that you want to focus on something that you enjoy, something that works for you, right? Something that brings you that energy, that happiness. There was something else I was going to say, and then I forgot. I hate that. Like I said before, my brain works quicker than my mouth. And then my words become jumbled. But we all struggle with those things. But why is it that you're struggling? Is it struggling because you don't know what those are, that you're not sure what those are, what those ideas are? What is important to you? Sometimes we get so caught up in the daily life that we forget those things that are important to us, and or we don't know those things. Maybe you never had that opportunity to really focus on what's important to you or what brings you that excitement. I feel that you're letting go of an old way of thinking and you're starting a new way of thinking. It could be relationships, right? Maybe it's working on that relationship that you feel that there are parts of your relationship that is lacking, and you have to look at, okay, what am I bringing to the relationship? What do I need to work on? What do I need to change? Sometimes we like to always say that it's the other person, and sometimes it can be. I'm not denying that it couldn't be that, but I also feel like we have to look at what are those things that we are bringing or not bringing to the table. All right, so what do you need to look at? We have Justice, we have Libra, we have Co-Create with Spirit, looking for those signs and those opportunities that come in. I feel like it's not disregarding opportunities that before you would have not taken. Looking towards the future, we have the Fool, which is on the sale, and I feel like it's taking those opportunities that maybe you wouldn't have taken before. And then I love this card, this Five of Pentacles, because this coin is clear and it's falling into that person's hand. It could have to do with business or money. It could have to do with jobs or career, starting your own business. I just feel like a lot of Capricorn in 2023 are going to start their own businesses, or maybe it's a business that you started before, but I feel like you're going to get back into it, and you're going to give it 100% effort and try. That maybe it's something that you started to look into before, but you didn't find the time and you gave up on it. But I feel like it's getting back to it, really focusing on it, really making that effort. Future energies, we have Judgment card, we have Dream the World into a Being, making things happen, letting go of those Three of Swords, not letting the negativity get to you, not let those past images of failure that maybe had happened before, that you open your eyes to those and you see what's holding you back, and then you see what you need to let go of, and then focusing on things and moving things forward and not letting those things stop you. Look at that. I love that Hangman, seeing things from a different perspective. I love the Hangman. That's my favorite card in the deck because it's stop, take a step back, see things from a different perspective. Like I was saying over here with relationships, what is it that I can work on more in my relationships, whether it's friendships, family member, partnerships? What are those things that you can work on? What are those things that you can change within you, that you can contribute to the relationship? Hanging in there, right? 9 of Wands. It's a lot of work, right? Life is a lot of work. Life has a lot of challenges. Life can be exhausting. We have those times where we just feel so frustrated that things aren't happening for us. And then we have those times where things go really fast, right? That it seems like everything happens at once. And it's like, well, wait a minute. I wanted to space these things out because I wanted to be able to have more time to focus on all these things, and everything's happening all at once. And what do I do, and where do I go, and how do I handle this? And it becomes so exhausting that you're like, I just don't want to do anything. But I feel like it's those challenging moments and to embrace those challenges. Instead of be overwhelmed by them, try to embrace them the best that you can and to sort through and work through those things. And I just feel like it's taking those chances, that doing those things that maybe before you wouldn't have tried. And I feel like it's also getting back to something that maybe you had thought about doing before, but you never really looked into it, and to look into that, explore that. All right, so let's get a couple more cards to close it out. Sometimes we just surprise ourselves. We're like, wow, that was better than I thought it would. Four of Wands is a partnership, so I'm thinking possibly business, maybe working together with someone on a new business or a new idea, right? Or it could be working on those relationships, like I said over here with the Lovers, working on those relationships where there's more of a connection. That if you feel that there is a lack of a connection within a relationship, what is it that you can do to contribute to the relationship, to bring that partnership together, to make things better within that relationship? Ten of Swords. I feel like tens are completion, so I feel like it's, and swords are those thoughts and processing things, and I feel like it's letting go of the things that you don't need to focus on. Over here, Death card, but focusing on the things that are important to you. Letting go of, if you're feeling, I feel like it's not deceiving yourself and saying that you can't do something without even trying it. Change, Wheel of Fortune. Having fun, right? Lightening things up, having fun, having more fun. Look at that, Ten of Pentacles, the rewards. Opening that chest and seeing all of those rewards. I feel like finances are in play here. Careers, jobs, businesses, partnerships. But I also feel like lightening things up and doing those, having fun with it. Like enjoying things and trying to make time for those things that you enjoy doing and having fun and having those lighthearted moments. I feel like that's what you need to work on too. Rekindling those, like I said before, there could be some friendships that maybe you've kind of stepped away from, and maybe you're rekindling those. Maybe there's someone that you're thinking about and you're like, yeah, I wonder how that person is doing, or I should have made more effort. So it could be working on that too, those friendships, because surrounding ourselves with those people that we have fun with and we enjoy, and that enhances our life, right? That enriches our life. That's what I meant to say. Enriches our lives, having those relationships with those people that are a lot of fun and that we enjoy being with. So I feel like focusing on that too. All right, so let's get a Star Dragons card. Independence, carving your own path. Carving your own path, that's very important, is to carve your own path. And that's what I was saying, is doing, the miracles are endless, dream the world into being, singing your own song, bringing your ideas to life. You. Focus on you this year. Focusing on you, getting into that energy of, okay, I'm going to focus on me, not being completely like selfish and forgetting everybody else, but carving out that time, right? Carving out that time, making that time for yourself to focus on those things that are important to you, having that you time so that you can recharge and so that you can go after your dreams and your goals and have that fulfillment, and that helps your relationships, right? That helps you, that drives you, that powers you. All right, and then we have 37, time out. Sometimes we have to take that time out to figure out, if I'm going to sing my own song, what is that song? Taking that time out to say, bringing your ideas to life, what are those ideas? What do I want to have happen? Really asking yourself those questions, because sometimes we don't even know those. We get so caught up in just the monotony of everyday life and bills and chores and all of that kind of stuff. work, and we get so caught up in that we don't really know what those ideas are or those things that we would like to do for ourselves, but taking that time out to figure that out. All right, thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.